Hi everyone, welcome back to JP WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well and having a good weekend as well. For that matter, this is the live stream for the Arsenal versus West Ham 3 o'clock kickoff in the Premier League. I'm so surprised. This is usually all over Sky for a Sunday afternoon kickoff, to be honest with you. But anyway, it is what it is. So guys, thank you very much for everybody that's watching. As always, this live stream is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear. And as you can see from the icon that's up here, there's also Arsenal retro gear in there as well, along with track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts made by Admiral and Umbro, but only apparently in the claret and blue. So go check those out. And any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area, and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter, as they're currently supporting close to, if not over 80, probably close to 90 separate food banks by the time of this recording. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to the club shop, and you'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I. But if you want to make a donation directly to the charity and you don't want to make an affiliate link purchase, that's perfectly fine. There is their Just Give and Fund link in the description below. So £1, £2, £5, whatever you can afford, guys. Every penny helps, believe me. Now, as always, there's a live poll in the chat for you to cast your vote and who's going to win. So, by means, please do so. 4 people have voted so far, and unsurprisingly, 2 people have gone for an Arsenal win and 2 people have gone for West Ham win. No one's gone for a draw yet, so that's not understandable. Now, it appears that the Arsenal graphics department have been sacked because they haven't done an actual team sheet image at all. So, what I've done is I've gone on and used an old school website to be able to do the team sheet for you guys. But as always, put your score predictions in the live chat as well, for that matter, as we talk about the team sheets. In goal for Arsenal is Raya, with a back four of excuse me, a back four of Calaffiori, Magalhaes, Saliba and Timber. Rice, Partey and Captain Odegaard in the midfield, with Trossard, Moreno and Moreno, I should say, and Nawari up front. On the bench for Arsenal is Kiwior, Lewis Skelly, Jorginho, Butler, Ojulei, Neto, Sterling, Tierney, White and Zinchenko. And for West Ham, looks like 4 changes from the defeat to Brentford. Areola in goal, with a back 3 of Creswell, Kilman and Tobido. Skulls and Ward-Prowse as the wing backs, with Alvarez Skulls and Wan-Bissaka as the wing backs, with Ward-Prowse and Alvarez in the defensive midfield positions, with Souček and Kudus supporting at car captain Jared Bowen up front. And on the bench is Fabianski, Ferguson, Ings, Irving, Gilherm, Mavropanos, Emerson, Rodriguez and Soler. So, yeah, a very interesting one in there, guys. There's 5 people watching, so please do like, share and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And as I say, put your score predictions in the live chat, put your and also cast your vote in the poll that's in the live chat, and what do you think the result is going to be. And Russ, as always, mate, I'm saying evening JP. Now, is that up the Hammers or is that up Arsenal? One of the two. And, of course, he's predicting a 2-0 to Arsenal. Mate, I'd take that, to be fair. I'd take a 2-1 loss, if I'm honest with you. I can't see either team keeping a clean sheet with that formation, but we'll discuss that as and when. Randy, welcome, mate. 1-0 to the Hammers. Czech giant header, aka Souček. It's possible. It's very, very possible. But I've got to say, guys, let me know what your thoughts on the team sheets as well, for that matter as well. But as I say, I'm pretty impressed with it. It's not that far off where I was with the the preview team sheet as well. I mean, I got 8 out of the 11. I mean, I knew Areola was going to be in goal. I knew Kilman and Tobido were going to be in goal. I knew Aaron Wan-Bissaka was going to be there, and I knew Skulls was going to be there as well, for that matter. But boom, you know, I wasn't expecting them to go at wing back, but a wing back formation makes complete sense. You know, Alvarez and Souček in the defensive midfield positions. You know, it's totally helping out. Sorry, where are we? Ward-Prowse and Alvarez, I should say. Didn't expect. It's nice welcome to see Ward-Prowse in the midfield. Really is a nice welcome. You know, so and also likewise to have Ferguson again on the bench. But as I say, in general, I pretty much think this is a good team. I think this is probably the strongest we've gone for a long time, and we've got players coming back after the Leicester game as well, for that matter. Ideally, it's looking like, or possibly after the international break at the end of the month. At the start of end of next month, I should say. So things aren't looking great from a West Ham perspective, but also from an Arsenal perspective as well, just to give balance, even though this is a West Ham channel. Things aren't looking all that great from Arsenal perspective as well, as we talked about in the preview with their injuries. I mean, it's funny that their three highest goal scorers at home in the Premier League are out injured, but it's not surprising at the same point, because they're quick, they're very, very heavy attackers, and of course they're going to get tackled left, right, and centre. So of course they're going to pick up injuries. That's what a lot of people seem to forget. Russ says Mikel Mourinho, Arsenal's number 9. Yep, he's number 23 at this. Number 23 at this point, mate. But yep, Joshua Fabia, welcome up the Wemby, whatever the fuck that means. And so far we've got 7 votes, and it's just tipping over to Arsenal with 57% of you guys. So what's that going to be? 3.5? 3.5 of you are saying an Arsenal win, and sorry, 4.5, I should say. 4.5 people are saying, no, I'm only joking. It's clear 4 people are saying Arsenal win, and 3 people are saying a West Ham win. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens on this. But, guys, thank you very much for joining me. If there is any drop frames out of this, I do apologise. Even though I've had quite a relaxing day after my first full week at my new job, I didn't actually run a full check on this system beforehand. So, apologies if I start jumping about all over the place in terms of frames. I do apologise. But, guys, you know, as I say, you know, we've got a few handful of minutes left. So, Barmies, please do like, share, and subscribe. Please do share this on any of your formats, on social media, so Facebook, Twitter. You know, even if you want to share it on Telegram or WhatsApp, get more people involved in this, guys. I really would appreciate it, because it'd be nice to get people involved. The more the merrier, of course. I mean, we did have a few people leave the channel as subscribers over the last week, which is fine. It happens all the time, but we're back to 2,780. So there you go, guys. There's a few drop frames there as it is. So apologies for that. But yeah, thank you to everybody that's subscribing. Russ is asking how the new job's going, JP. Yeah, going well. Started last Thursday, so I've done 7 working days so far. On Thursday of this week, I asked the financial controller, who I'm practically reporting into, asking him if there's anything that he feels I can improve on, or how I'm doing, and he said he was fine. He said he was, you know, he's very happy with what I'm doing, so that's good. You know, fingers crossed. It's only a 6 months contract, but I'm hoping it's going to go permanent after that. But we're only a week in, so we'll have to wait and see. But you know, I've got good feelings about this. Thank you. Thanks for asking, Russ, mate. Rocky, hello, mate. How are you? I'm fine, mate. Hope you're keeping as well and having a good start to your weekend. Hopefully, the next 2 hours aren't going to be too much of a disappointment for you. But you never know with West Ham, mate. You generally know. So we've now got 8 votes, and it's gone. We've got 8 votes. So 4 of you have gone for an Arsenal win, 3 of you gone for West Ham win, and 1 of you's gone for a draw. I would take a draw all day long. I'll be ecstatic about a win, of course, but I'll take a narrow defeat, a 1-0 defeat, a 2-1 defeat, a 3-2 defeat, something like that. You know, I would be happy with it. But guys, let me know if, for those that were at the start of this stream, let me know if you liked seeing that team sheet formation. Because of Arsenal's crappy graphics department, there is no actual team sheet in how everybody else does it, which I'm happy with that. You know, I'm happy with the fact that, you know, that they're going against the grain and doing something slightly different, but it's fucking lazy. It's just trying to get hits onto the website. That's all it is. It really genuinely is. Rocky says he's worried but hopeful. Yeah, agreed, mate. Yeah, absolutely. So guys, if you haven't already done so, please do cast your votes. It's not going to be much. It's not going to be open for that much longer. So, Barmies, please do make sure you cast your vote beforehand. We've got 9 votes now, which is again just tipping it to an Arsenal win. 56% of you have gone for an Arsenal win. 11% of you have gone for a draw, and West Ham win at 33%. So yeah, most of you are thinking an Arsenal, just over half of you, I should say, are thinking an Arsenal win. So it's reasonable. Brain, hello mate. Ferguson should start in my opinion. I get it. I understand the reasons why you do. Guys, come on. Rocky, Brain, and Joshua, if you're still here, give us your score predictions. The other two guys have, so come on, give us your score predictions. But yeah, Sheena said, hello Sheena, 2-1 to the arseholes. Yeah, I'll take a 2-1 defeat all day long. But Brain, I get why, but why you think Ferguson should be starting. I get it. I was this close to, do you know what? When I had the team sheet done on Tuesday night, before I'd shot the preview on Wednesday night, I had Ferguson in there, and I thought, do you know what? No, he needs to come up again, get some more minutes, and that's exactly what that's exactly what Potter said. The same thing. A start is a bit too much of a big step. His words. So, but I get it. He was very good, very good against Brentford. Unfortunately, we lost it. They smashed Leicester last night as well, for that matter. And talking of which, guys, you know, I do feel sorry for Everton. I can see why that penalty was overturned, but I feel sorry for him at the best time. So, guys, I'm going to be closing the poll in a few seconds. So, Barmies, please do, if you haven't already done so, please do cast your votes in there. The poll is going to be closing in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the poll is now closed. So if you haven't already done so, Rocky, thank you very much, mate. 2-2 draw. Brain, come on, give us your score prediction. Don't wait for the 89th minute. I know you do that with the estimated injury times. So, but yeah, so guys, yeah, I'm as Rocky said earlier, worried but hopeful. Yeah, I'll say I'll take a point all day long. I'll be absolutely ecstatic if we get all three. But I'll take a 2-1 or 3-2 loss. You know, a 1-0 loss, a narrow squeak. You know, obviously I want us to keep a clean sheet, of course. It'd be handy. We haven't kept a clean sheet for quite some time now. So for those that have just joined us, thank you very much for clocking in. Unfortunately, you've missed out on casting your votes on what you think the result's going to be. But Barmies, please, you think is going to win it. But Barmies, please do put your score predictions in the chat if you will. So we're literally a few seconds away from kickoff now. I'm not going to change channel because I don't want to risk it. Don't want to risk losing it. This one's been so consistent. So Craig Pawson, who was the referee for Villa and Liverpool on Wednesday night, is our referee for this game. So fingers crossed. As Souček passes the ball down, and of course we try and hoof it long. Try and find Souček, but Arsenal get intercepted. But Wan-Bissaka gets the tackle. Alvarez back to Wan-Bissaka, through to Todibo. So glad he's starting. This is how badly Potter rates Mavropanos, with Areola with a long ball trying to find Souček again, but it just goes out for a goal. It goes out for a throw in, which looks like Calafiori is going to take the throw in by the looks of it. But yeah, it genuinely looks like that's the case, that we're going to try and do the long ball stuff again. And but as I say, it's clear that Potter doesn't really rate Mavropanos all that well. Otherwise he's not even on the bench, is it? Yeah, he's on the bench. So maybe needs a bit of a rest, because he has played in Todibo's position and you know has done well. Just as Ward-Prowse gets the ball but loses it, and Arsenal back in possession. So yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame because I like him. Dave Riley, hello mate. Here's hoping for results. So give us your score predictions on this, mate. So Arsenal are now in possession. Down our right hand side, their left hand side. It's playing a little bit of tutti frutti football by the looks of things. But Todibo intercepts, and Wan-Bissaka grabs the ball, but again gets blocked off, and it goes out for a throw-in. So the graphics have been updated on the BBC website, showing us going to a 5-3-2, which we will do probably in defence. But anyway, so where are we? So ball being passed around the back four by the looks of it. So you got Timber to Magalis. Back to Magalis from can't really tell. I think it's Calafalori. Over to Rudiger. Great midfielder he is. Really got a lot of time for it. I wish we could have snapped him up a few seasons ago. Very good player. Back to Calafalori. I think. Over to Partey. Down to Nawari. I think you pronounce that. Russ, is that how you pronounce it? Now Skulls. Creswell. Trying to find Todibo. Gets a little bit of foul, but not much in it. Skulls comes away with the ball after that great tackle. Creswell to Ward-Prowse. And then Kilman to Areola. Should be passing it, dinking it quickly to Todibo. A little bit quicker than that, Alfie, if you don't mind. And then Ward-Prowse back to Areola just to settle things down a little bit. Kilman under pressure from Rudiger. Areola. Todibo. Marino giving a bit of pressure. Bowen trying to get involved in it, but Magalis on the ball. So there's a lot of very fast pacing game. It's not, we're not even 5 minutes in yet. It's great. It's difficult to commentate. To be fair on it. Dave says, hate to say it, but 3-0 Gooners. Yep, I can see what you're thinking, mate. It's not a problem. They've always been the better side. Great interception from Skalstad to Kudus there. And the nice curving ball back to Areola. Creswell under pressure, should be moving it quicker. Areola again in no man's land. And where are we? Timber tries to intercept, but just puts the ball out. And yeah, Areola's looking a little bit shaky at the moment. It's looking a little bit shaky. But it's not bad. It's not bad so far, to be fair. As I say, the opening few minutes, it's been... Skulls has been looking exactly why he should be in that side. It really is. Michael, good afternoon, mate. As a Leeds supporter, how has Somerville been performing for the Hammers this season? He's out with a hamstring injury at the moment, mate. Unfortunately, he's had 2 so far. But at the start of the season, he's looked very, very good. He was up until his hamstring injury. He was very, very likely as a contender, and he may still be to be Hammer signing of the season. But obviously for the injury layout he's had, not been too involved in it as a result of it. Right, so Wan-Bissaka running down the right-hand side, trying to play Souček into the box, but overshoots it, and it's a goal kick for Raya. But again, great football ideas from the boys there. It shows that they are thinking about it. They have been doing some looks like they have been doing some better training this last week. However, it does also look like Arsenal are going to sit back and absorb the pressure and hit us on the counter-attack as they usually do. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see on this one. But Raya. Thought 2 goalkeepers weren't allowed to have the same colours. So Nwari. Kudus gets the ball. Ward-Prowse to Alvarez. Over to Todibo. So we're playing a very high line as Todibo and Kilman and Creswell all behind the halfway line. Ward-Prowse over to Creswell. Back to Kilman. Just behind the centre circle. Todibo. Back to Areola. Back to Todibo. Looking sharp. Souček. High dink trying to get to Wan-Bissaka, but not happening there, unfortunately. I'm not putting those slanderous comments up about Areola. You don't, guys. I know you think that they're not nice in any shape or form. Otherwise, you wouldn't be jumping on the bandwagon with each other. Right, Partey. Magalis to Saliba, I think that is. Rice. Magalis. Timber back to Magalis, I think. Can't really see the numbers on this. The stream's not perfect. I mean, it's very, very good, but it's just oversaturated. It's over sharpened for some random reason. I don't know why this Aussie channel is doing it. But anyway, Ward-Prowse, Wan-Bissaka to Debo, Kilman, so Ollie Skulls, Creswell to Kilman. Pass back to Areola, not the most convincing, and Odegaard again running the ball down. Ward-Prowse, Alvarez, nice control from him, to be fair. Skulls with Creswell on the overlap, passing it now to Creswell just on the left-hand side to Alvarez. Ward-Prowse, Souček to Ward-Prowse, Alvarez to Debo, Ward-Prowse. Sorry, Kudos, I should say, not Ward-Prowse. Skulls through to an open Souček, left hand side pass over to Kudos, and apparently that's a foul from Kudos offside. Was he? No, not going to show the replay of it. Okay, fair enough. Right, so Arsenal in possession still with Magalhaes. Over to Timber again. Rocky says that Arsenal chant. Arsenal, 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 Arsenal. You see, they nicked it from they all that scummy lot. They nicked it from Chelsea, because Chelsea were the first people to start doing that. Chelsea, 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 and now it's Arsenal, 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 Arsenal. This is why there's not many people in the charts from that neck of the woods. Odegaard being a little bit cocky there, but easily cleared. Dave Grenville, mate, 2-1 West Ham. I'm guessing that he means there. Rare Mist saying, of course, welcome. Hoping for a win today. A draw would be nice. Which side are you, Rare Mist? Because I don't think you've ever been on the channel before. Roxanne, what are you drinking? Beer? No, it is cider. Very nice, like dark fruits that that is actually English. It's Cornish. Comes from I bought it in Lidl this morning. It's very, very nice. Very nice. I'm always having a cider. I haven't had a lager or a beer for a long time on this channel, because it's warm enough. Bowen could have put Raya a little bit harder under pressure, and Creswell gets fouled. It is a foul. Don't complain, Moreno. Don't complain. You jumped into him, for fuck's sake. Sorry, yeah, he pushes him down and then gets hit in the ball and then claims a foul. What a prick! Honestly, Marino, what a prick. 2-1 or 1-1, we will not lose today. Dave, I think you jinxed this somehow, sunshine. But 10 minutes on the clock, still 0-0. It's not as bad as everybody thought it was going to be. Touch wood. So Saliba on the ball by the looks of it. Over to Magalhaes. Nobody chasing the ball down, just letting him have it. Kudos do something. Alvarez something. No, okay, so it goes over to Saliba instead. And it goes to Timber. He's just about crossing the halfway line. Odegaard runs into trouble, but Arsenal still somehow come away with the ball. And a hoof ball into our box. And head back from Marino, and a good clearance from Kilman there. But Arsenal again try and get possession, but Wan-Bissaka clears. And Creswell's claiming a foul again by the looks of it. Arsenal, Arsenal, Arsenal. Can't think of anything, can't think of anything. Odegaard just outside the box. Partey on the ball now. Ball to Calafioris. Gabriel Part. So yeah, it's Magalhaes basically, but ball in from Trossard. Kilman miscued it, but fortunately went round up Ollie Skulls, and that brings it nicely to Remy's question. What do you think about Ollie Skulls? He seems quite like a good player to me. When he played against Villa in the FA Cup, it was quite something. 100%. To be honest with you, Remis, you still haven't. Okay, so I'm guessing you're West Ham from that question, so that's fine. So yeah, to be honest with you, I think Skulls is Emerson's replacement next season. I genuinely do. If you have subscribed to the channel, then by all means go back and watch some of the previews, obviously after this game, because I have actually put Skulls in as the #1 left back for a long. Actually, doesn't look like replay. But it doesn't look like Kilman actually gets a touch on it much. Let's have a look at the replay from this action. Yeah, I don't think he touches it. But yeah, I have put him in. I haven't put in the starting 11 for pretty much the whole season, almost, to be honest with you. I've actually been putting Skulls to play there before, in actual fact, before Skulls was brought on by Potter, because I remember how brilliant he was, like you said. And I don't do the watch-alongs for him because they're quite boring to do that side of it. But I've been watching quite a lot of the West Ham under-21s or the development squad, whichever way you want to call it, live streams that are up on the YouTube channel. And this is the reason why, this is the reason why he was being introduced into Europe a few seasons ago. Why, as you say, the FA Cup. And both Villa games, in actual fact, he's one for the future, 100%. And as I say, to answer your question, I think he's the dog's bollocks. I genuinely think Emerson is going to be outplayed by Scarl soon. I really genuinely do, because Emerson's great. I put him as a winger, and Partey tried it, and Marino tried to get the touch on the ball there, but just couldn't do it. It went 2 or 3 yards wide, and that's the first real attack, proper attack, a threat at goal that Arsenal have had, because we've been able to keep them at bay since then. But again, just looking at the replay, there's so much defending errors. Just honestly, just letting them have the ball. Nobody going in for a tackle. Ball flying through right in between Kilman and Creswell. So that needs to be looked at very, very quickly. But we got away with it there. But yeah, as I say, Skulls for the future, in my opinion. Right, so Arsenal back in possession after Areola's long ball. So Raya with a goal clearance. And Skulls intercepts the ball like a professional that he is. Creswell. Alvarez. Passing it should be overlapping to Skulls, but he doesn't. He just takes too long. Tempo slowed down a little bit now. Creswell. Back to Alvarez again, just in front of the box. Over to Skulls on the left-hand side. No solution but to give it back to Creswell. Alvarez again. And then through to Kilman, just back into the West Ham half as he hoots it back to Areola. Rocky says, rumours were Guilherme was going to start this match. Turns out it was false. Yeah, because that's what rumours are. They're not truth. They're people's opinions. They hear something and they mix it left, right and centre, which is why we don't talk about rumours here, and which is why, also for that matter, I seem to be the only channel on YouTube, West Ham supporter channel on YouTube, or any social media for that matter, that hasn't given any focus to Karen Brady, because I haven't listened to the interview. I don't intend to listen to the interview. I don't care what she says. I never have done, never will, because she always winds people up, because she's completely oblivious. In case anybody was wondering why if I've heard it and anything. So yeah. So there you go. So ball in from Arsenal again, and looks like Trossard was offside there by the looks of things. Not Trossard, sorry, looks like Calafiori. No, he's Trossard. No, it was. I was right. I was right. Second time around, it is Calafiori. I thought so. But the commentators are so fucking bored. They're talking about Liverpool. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, obviously, they're talking about Liverpool because they're like 7 points. Well, 6 points as it stands at the moment, ahead in the Premier League at the #1 spot. But just talk about the game, you fucking idiots. I don't get paid as much as these guys do. I wish I did. I wish I did. You wouldn't go out for a friendly drink at your local with Brady then, says Rocky. Mate, I wouldn't touch her with her husband's, much less yours. Do you know what I mean? It's just, honestly, she does nothing for me whatsoever. She's always had an overinflated ego. We knew that right from the start, which is why I've never watched The Apprentice, because she's on it, along with that fucking idiot as well, for that matter. You know, Alan Sugar, who conned everybody and made his millions as a result of it, and he's still doing it by the looks of things. David says, well said, JP. Brady spews more guano than a cow's ass. Kudus in the box. He's only got Saliba in front of him, but gave no options and went back to Wan-Bissaka. Back to Kudus on the right-hand side now. Ward-Prowse with a nice ball into the box. And Souček headers over. I think there's a foul in there somewhere by the looks of it. Can we see, have a look at the replay? No, do you know what, actually? It looks like it comes off Gabriel. Or Miguelis, whatever you want to call it. It looks like handball, actually. I don't know, but anyway, didn't happen. Victoria, hello, good to see you. Give us your score predictions if you, because you haven't. I mean, hardly anyone's telling me. To be fair, Rocky says not a bad effort from Souček. 100% agreed. Really is a good, but I'm not entirely sure that actually come off a West Ham player. I think that should be a corner. I think, which is what Souček's argument is there. But anyway, didn't happen. So Gabriel Magalhaes now down to Timber. And a nice interception from Molly Scarles to put it out for an Arsenal throw down our left-hand side. Very, very good movement from him. You never see Emerson making those sort of defending decisions. And that's what I'm talking about. Emerson's good. He's an attacker. He's more of a winger. He's a bit like what's his name? Oh God. Anyway, we'll come back. His name will come back to me in a minute. Masuaku. Very much Masuaku, a winger in a defensive position, whereas Ollie Scarles is a defender outright. Being converted into an attacking fullback, of course, but he makes those challenges and he just clears the ball, gives a bit of breath as Odegaard tries to get away. But again, Scarles absolutely bosses in there. Go on, Ollie, mate. He's my man of the match already. Sorry, this is West Ham 10. Odegaard. Rice headers through to who was that? Nawari, and a ball over, and Mourinho again trying to get a header at goal, but goes over. There's offside anyway. But 20 minutes on the clock and still clean sheet. I'm happy with this. Yeah, he's just Odegaard is as well for that matter, just offside. It's a great attempt from him. I mean, albeit 3 yards over the crossbar, but he's offside anyway. So it's not bad. Honestly, this is what a London derby should be about. You know, both teams are relatively going for it. You know, you got tackles. It's either team are having decent spells of possession. You got good defensive play, good midfield work. That's what a London derby is all about. This is what we miss at West Ham. And Timber. So Arsenal still in possession, over to Rice now. Alvarez is just giving him no option but to hoof it long to Nawari. And Scarves has given him no option but to play it long through as well. And he just does it. And Souček clears the ball out again once again. Calafiori on the ball now. Coming into the box. Nobody trying to do anything. Souček trying to give Trossard a bit of no space. Trossard comes in with the clip. Creswell with a nice defensive block there. Nawari. Sorry, Ward-Prowse I should say, not Creswell. Nawari. Now Odegaard just on the outside of the box. Marino and a good save from Areola from Calafiori. Straight at him, to be fair. It's a thunder cunt of a strike, but straight at him. So yeah, so just when we had a decent, decent attacking options, then bam, Arsenal are going for it again, but straight Ariola's got no problem with that whatsoever. So yeah, I'm happy with this. Guys, we're coming up to halfway through the first half, so give us, or the first quarter if you're an NFL fan. Give us your thoughts on how you thought the game's gone so far, and nice to see Alvarez is apologising for something. Let's have a look. Where are we? Yeah. yeah. He's practically mounted Uda. Any closer than he needs lube. Honestly, Alvarez, bless him. You know, he apologised straight away. It was both trying to get this. It wasn't a foul, but it is a free kick at the same point. It's not a booking, I should say. It is a foul because it just literally wraps his legs around his waist practically. But yeah. That's what I'm saying. But you know, both teams going for it to see who's going to be taking the free kick. Is it going to be Rice? Is it going to be Odegaard? As I said in the preview, I've got a funny feeling Rice is going to score against us. I really genuinely think he will. Have to wait and see, of course. I think it's Rice. I think from the body language, it looks like Rice is going to take it. Yep, he did. Nawari gets blocked straight away from Skulls, but Arsenal still in possession, and now Perez clears it well. I mean, albeit with a Sam Allardyce head straight up tactic, but Todibo headers it out once it got headed back in. Oh, that's nice that they're doing some applause. Both sets of fans, home and away, doing not all of the away fans, but a fair chunk of them. You know, clapping for the in memory of a deceased Arsenal fan. I'm guessing he probably died of cancer or something. So that's nice from that point of view. You know, it's like, you know, likewise. I didn't say it in the full time thoughts of the Brentford game, but it was like, you know, it's likewise seeing the Brentford away fans clapping for the minutes. You know, the clap for Ronnie Bryce as well, for that matter. You know, it's nice to see that. I don't like talking about that sort of stuff when it comes to match review, because it's not really part of it. I mean, as big as Ronnie was with the club and stuff, you know, nicknamed Ticker because he was a one man club. One man club man, you know, that's the sort of thing. That's the sort of thing that he was, and it was great. But yeah, it was always lovely to see when opposing fans are getting involved in that as well. It just shows respect out there. So, you know, some people can do it, not many, but some people can. So anyway, back to the game. Timber. Rocky says, at least both teams have something in common. They are both ULEZ compliant. Well, mate, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. If you look at their emissions stuff, I'm not 100% sure. It's very high. It's very. If you go and have a look at my review of the accounts, because I mentioned it in there, it's very high. Very high. Don't think they're ultra low. Creswell, back to Kilman. To Debo. So come on, guys. Come on. There is 13 people watching, and not one of you has answered the question yet, including some people that have been here with this channel for a long, long time. Halfway through the first half, guys. Just over it now. What are your thoughts on how the game's gone? Arsenal fans and West Ham fans, for that. Or if you're neutral, well, neither for that. Is it right? Fulham have a swimming pool in their new stand that they built in their stadium? No. They have one in their hotel that is linked to that stand. Let's have a look at the replay of this. Wan-Bissaka booting down. And he goes to Bone. It's just a few short. But yeah, so yeah, this is just what I was saying, guys. You know, both teams taking a minute or so to prepare, but you know, having an attack each side, and you know, this is what we want to see. Thank you, Sheena. At least someone's listening. Ain't playing too bad. 2 O's. 2 as in going to somewhere. That's what you've typed in. Suchek. Wan-Bissaka. Through to Kudos. How he did that, I don't know, but Kudos is on the ball, running through to the box. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Ball over to Bowen. Sorry, to Socek, sorry, I should say. Bowen in the box and straight at Raya. Should have tried giving it to Bowen, but it wouldn't have gone anywhere anyway. So it was a. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Both teams trying to hit each other on the attack because they now figured out halfway through the first half, figured out who's everybody's individual area, you know, where their weaknesses are, and that's what you do. You prod and you figure out, you know, it's what I always say. The first 10-15 minutes of either half is always like a sparring match, you know, it just goes in there. Rocky says, just don't want to get caught on the counter-attack. Well, don't do the bad signs. What are we doing well? Come on, Rocky. Come on. I know you're still worried, but tell me your opinion. Everybody else, for that matter. We're now down to 10 viewers. Come on, tell me. Who can complain when they are holding fast, please, so far? Exactly, yes. You know, as I say, most people would have thought we would have been 2-0 down by now. You know, and we're not. We've got just under 20 minutes left. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all, sunshine. It's not too bad at all. Kilman hoofs it long. But gets intercepted. Skulls gets on the interception. Suchek was stop entering all over the place on the bloody floor. There we go, Kudus. Unfortunately loses possession. Kudus, oh, come on. Timber, get up, you diving little prick. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. It's a foul granted, but you don't have to roll over like that. You know, it's just a little bit. It's completely against the momentum of where Kudus is going. He spins round 95 degrees. No, that's no. Skulls playing with confidence, is Rocky. 100%. Timber. Odegaard back to Timber. Nawari. Saliba. Over to Gabriel. I'm going to call him Gabriel's easier that way. Ball up to Trossard from Calafiori is now on the overlap, but now got himself into a way heavy offside position. Gabriel back to Trossard. Rice. Back to Trossard. Slips over. Ramasaka gets the ball, but he's got no options but to try and get a corner out of it. But he hoofs it as far, but only as far as Bowen, who's very deep. And Bowen gets fouled, and it's a West Ham free kick, and quite rightly so, to be fair. As I say, guys, I'm very, very happy with how this first half has gone so far. You know, as Rory said, you know, we're holding fast, we're keeping the clean sheet, we're making a bit of a, you know, we're making some attempts in there. I don't care who that is. I don't think there's anybody anyway, for that matter. You know, I'm sure the Arsenal supporters are getting angry, and quite rightly so. They should do. You know, they're playing a team that was only, you know, there's only four. Where are we? 4 places away from the drop. You know, and it's a must-win for Arsenal. It's more of a must-win than it is for us. That's for sure. Kilman intercepts the hoofball and gets it back to Areola. Back to Kilman. Odegaard asking for support. Tadibo with a long ball trying to find Bowen, but he would have been miles offside anyway if that had gone through. But it's a great ball from him, and Bowen salutes that as well, for that matter. Now Saliba, so Timber, Evers. It just about goes out and for an Arsenal throw-in. Saliba. A little bit too much space given there to Partey. Now Rice. Again, nobody around him. Partey again. Calafiori. Can Rice keep it in? He just keeps it in. Yeah, this computer's working harder than it should do, unfortunately. But never mind. Right, so where are we? Ooh, Timber back to Saliba. To Raya, who's miles out. Guys, you should be chasing it down. He's well out of his side of his position. You tackle him. It's a clear on goal. We need to be a little bit dirtier with this. We genuinely do. Rice. Timber. Marino. Udegaard goes down, but it's no foul given. And Kudus is now on the break. Bowen. Skulls. That move falls down. Back to Creswell. Back to Kilman. To Debo. Ward-Prowse. Bowen gets fouled right on the halfway line by Rice. Oh, sorry, Marino, I should say. Marino, however you pronounce it. It's hard to tell with Arsenal. All the players have got the same fucking haircuts. Creswell's going to take the free kick. Just behind the halfway line from a West Ham perspective in the centre circle. Long ball from Cres. Try to find Kilman, but it gets cleared. Skulls gives it to Kudus. Oh, that was close. Again, Souček trying to get a goal there. Just can't get it on target at the moment. You know, the only shot on target so far is that save that Areola's done. But yeah, it's commentators are saying that there's no Souček hasn't timed it properly. I think he has. He just got his head a little bit too far below the ball, a few inches higher, and it's in the back of the net. Dave says I would like to see a Souček Gilham half-time swap if it's still 0-0. Gilham needs minutes, not seconds. Gooners are suckers for a counter. 100% agree. All of that, 100% agree. Rocky says Souček playing well as well. Randy saying Bowen is a good player with few injuries. Mate, he's been out for a while. He gets a lot of injuries, to be fair. He just comes back quickly. That's why people seem to forget it. But he does, because again, he's sharp, he's quick, he's an attacking player, he's going to get fouls. The ball coming in, but easily cleared. And Calaflori boots it straight to Souček. But Gabriel gets it over to Trossard now. And yeah, Trossard doesn't get it anywhere near, and it goes out for West Ham throwing. God, he looks old, Trossard. Jesus. Either that, he must be a new dad, because he's got that I haven't had any sleep for 6 months look on his face. It was a great, sorry, it's not Souček. It was a great block from Ward-Prowse. Ricardo Falori straight there, boom. Rocky says, I think Arsenal are playing with a lack of quality so far. To a degree, yes, to a degree. I would agree with that. To a lesser extent, Rocky. I see where you're going for. It's not the usual Arsenal, but again, at the same point, it's they've still got very, very good players out there. But yes, there's just a little bit underhanded to a certain degree. We've got 10 minutes left before half time. It's probably going to be like a couple of minutes, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. But it's a West Ham goal kick. It's not bad. I'm happy with how this is going. I really genuinely am. This is the response we needed after the Brentford defeat. This is exactly what we seem to be a team that plays better away from home than we do at home. I don't care what the Baroness says. It's got fuck all to do with us. Graham Potter not happy with something. Yeah, he was. I don't think it's not anger. It's just like it looks like he was telling Scarles to do something. I don't think he's unhappy because he had to shout. But I get it. I see why you're asking that phone. Randy says, as today, West Ham should win the game. We have been the slightly better side, but as Rocky said earlier, there's a lack of quality from Arsenal so far, to a degree. Dave Rice says, apart from 1 goal in 10 games, Rocky, what does Souček offer the team? Defensive play. He breaks play up quite a lot, Dave, to be fair. He really offers he offers a lot more than a goal. You look at his actual play stats, mate. Genuinely look at his play stats. He offers a hell of a lot more than people realise. I've said it before many times. He's very good at breaking up play, very good at helping out with defence, because at the end of the day, he's a defensive midfielder. Rocky says he's the best header of the ball we've got. To a degree, yeah, to a degree. Todibo did some great defensive work there to force the corner from Trossard. So Arsenal are pressing, but we're defending well. Really are defending well. So Rice is going to take the corner, of course, as he always does from that side of the pitch. Corner taken. And Areola punches confidently away. Nwaneri. Rice. Calafiori. Sorry, that was sorry, that wasn't Rice. Sorry, that was Timber to Partey, but Rice pulls the trigger and couldn't connect it this time, and now Skulls clears it. Great block from Bowen. Really, really good block. Skulls again. Looks like Partey was... is that Timber or Partey? Anyway, there was offside. There's an offside there. So right, yeah, Bowen gets in the front of Rice to block that. Fantastic. So no disrespect, David Riley, mate, but I'm guessing you're more of a results man than an actual individual effort from players, yeah? Let us know. There's nothing wrong with it at all. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, I know it's quite fashionable for people to criticise Souček. Come on, Cameron, sort your fucking life out. I know it's quite easy for people to criticise Souček, including some in the nose as well, for that matter. But he wouldn't be with us for the 5 years that he has been if he was shit, mate. He really wouldn't be. Kilman, Todibo. Todibo with a long ball to try and find Skulls, and Skulls connects it, but unfortunately just can't keep it in. So he's got a lot of work to do. Arsenal thinking that they will go far in the Champions League is laughable. You would say that as a spud, mate, but it's possible. I mean, anything's possible. You look at the draw. It's been bonkers. It's going to be an entertaining game, that game, that's for sure. Is it PSV, I think? Saliba to Ray. Again, run the ball down. The guys, run the freaking ball down. The goalkeeper's miles out of his box. Honestly, it's not a free kick. Chase the ball down. Chase the ball down. You know, chase the ball down, pass it. He's got to run back quicker than he can move. David Riley says, great criticism, JP. I'm not averse to others' arguments. She's putting her added time in now. She's saying 1 minute. We'll come to it in a couple of minutes, love, but I'll notice it for Dave. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Dave, as I say, there's nothing wrong with anybody's opinions in any shape or form. Yeah, I've always said that. It's just have a cogent argument, but a lot of people don't. They just go, well, no, you should be doing that. Well, blah, do you know what I mean? Liverpool have got PSG. I've got in the... it's PSV, isn't it? Arsenal PSV. Alvarez tried to go for goal there. So Areola. Right, so let's just double... Yeah, PSV. I was right, PSV. PSV Arsenal. So for those that are aware of the phonetic alphabet, is Papa Sierra Victor, and a great save from nice run from Declan Rice into the box. Good blocking from Kilman, and Areola passes saves it quickly. And now Alvarez is on the ball. Kilman, to Debo. See, this is how comfortable we are with this performance so far, guys. But yeah, as it's 42 mark now, let me know what you think the added time's going to be on this in the live chat, and don't wait for the confirmation from the commentators before the ball goes up. Give us your thoughts on it now. Kilman did phenomenally well there. I've put my prediction in. More great tunes at half time. Well, it should be the drawing tune, so yeah, it should be. Brain says, bide your time, West Ham. Arsenal are running themselves into the ground. 100% agree. Guys, added time predictions. Sheena's already given hers. Rocky says 2. Partey. Odegaard. Timber. Nwari. Wanieri. Odegaard. Saliba. Maxim Waranieri. Odegaard again. Watch your spacing, West Ham. Timber faking it. Bowen passing over to Wan-Bissaka. Nice run from him down the right-hand side from West Ham perspective. Tracking in. Calaflori trying to give him options. Bowen! Yes! Bowen! Get in there, my son! Jared Bowen. Whoa. Jared Bowen. Whoa. My own song, by the way. What a goal. What a goal. Fan-smegging-tastic. Goal to be proud of. Absolute goal to be proud of. Just seeing the replay of it. So Bowen starts the pass with up to Wan-Bissaka. Excellent movement from him. Rice doesn't know where he is. Sorry, Odegaard doesn't. That is right. Yeah, it is Rice. Rice, great play. Honestly, great ball from Aaron. Great assist from him. Ball straight in. Perfect movement. Absolutely perfect. That's what we need. We have been the slight better team, as we've been talking about for the majority of the last 10-15 minutes. And what a goal. What a goal. If opinions differ, then fine. Everyone on your site, including you, keep things respectable and unoffensive. Well done all. Thank you, David. Much appreciated. Brain says Bowen is a god. It's my fantasy league going. Randy says Bowen, same as I did. Sheena shouting yes. Randy singing oh. Rocky says deserved. I said it before goal. Yeah, I'm sure you did, mate. Yes, get in. I love being wrong, says David. So yes, we are gonna hear some quality tunes in this instance now, being one up with 2 minutes as predicted by both myself and also Brain says 4 minutes or 2. So yeah. But Rocky, you got it right, mate. Well done. So you say my concern is when we did the Chelsea watch along, we were in the league, there, and we lost it by the same scoreline as well. For that matter, we were 1-0 up at half time, if you guys remember. Nice cross, nice run. Sorry, nice run. Nice cross. Wan-Bissaka, says Randy. 100%. Rocky says Bowen can header a ball, not just Souček. Yep, it's that. Do you know what? That's. Ooh, Ward-Prowse is lucky there. Foul on them. On there. So come on you hammers, says Brain. I notice Russ is a little bit quiet for the last 40 minutes. Russ, you still there, mate? But yeah, very similar to the FA Cup header, just as my stream freezes, and I'm 3 seconds ahead of 2 seconds ahead of myself. It doesn't matter. I'll sort that out at half time. He's having an afternoon nap. And Brain's predicting a brace from Ferguson in the second half. Victoria says at least, at last. Okay, but yeah, but don't get too carried away, guys. We're not there just yet. So there you go. There's half time. Davis says, brilliant channel. You are the much special objects keeping it clean. I'm trying to. It's not easy as a West Ham supporter. It genuinely isn't. But guys, yes, we are 1-0 up. That's very much a FA Cup 1980 header from Bowen. Absolutely love that. But yeah, let's listen to some tunes and I'll see you in a few minutes.
Don't let it in, just let it go. I don't know how I'm waiting here. Sing for me sweet lullabies. Bright nights, an everlasting darksome days. Bright nights, I'm wearing the stain you made on me. And I wait, and I wait, and I wait, and I wait for the bright nights to lead my way through the maze. Perfect summer is over in a flash and you're on your way. But some part of me is hoping for tonight. It's not too late. My mind says yes, you've been here for quite some time. But my heart tells me you should stay a little while. Are we at the end or are we at the start? 129 beats per minute from my heart. Anywhere with you is where I long to roam. Night or day, I'm taking you all away. 'Cause my heart screams, let me carry you home. Bright lights and colors, love is for the ones who dares to wait. No use in running when all I really want is to make you stay. Night says yes, you've been here for quite some time. But my heart tells me you should stay a little while. Are we at the end or are we scars. I'll brush you off just like the dust upon my shoulder. I have a hunch of who you are. Believe it or not, I got the strength to blow you over. I'm a hurricane, I'm bringing thunder and rain. I'm a hurricane if you get in my way. I'm a hurricane, always on top of my game. I'm a hurricane, I'm trying to get in my way. Hurricane, I'm bringing thunder and rain. I'm a hurricane if you get in my way. I'm a hurricane, always on top of my game. I'm a hurricane, I'm trying to get in my way. I'm a hurricane, I'm bringing thunder and rain. I'm a hurricane if you get in my way. I'm a hurricane, always on top of my game. I'm a hurricane, I'm trying to get in my way. Hurricane, I'm bringing thunder and rain. I'm a hurricane if you get in my way. I'm a hurricane, always on top of my game. I'm a hurricane, I'm trying to get in my way.
Welcome back, guys, to the second half. Let's get rid of that echo. Guys, I hope you enjoyed those tunes. I honestly, I'm so pumped for this. Now, I'm sure that Graham Potter has said to the players, don't get carried away. Let's try and keep this to a victory. Keep a clean sheet on the road. Let's just hope we're right. But yeah, honestly, it's a great feeling. But the reason why I'm saying that is because we were in this predicament 2 weeks ago with the Chelsea away game, and as a result, I don't want us to be in that position again. As Greg Pawson just comes onto the pitch, and it doesn't look like there's been any substitutional changes at half time. So yeah, we're all good. So that's got to be start of the second half. Come on. There you go. So ball back to Raya from Rice. Gabriel. Calafalori. Back to Saliba. Over to, I'm guessing that's Timber. So Arsenal playing the high press this time round, and we are sitting back as you would expect. Absolutely trying to defend this lead straight away, which could be to our detriment if we do sit back and defend for 45 minutes, because they could easily hit us on the break and score as a result of it. But we're doing well so far. So Rice puts the ball out, and it goes, and Wan-Bissaka takes the throw in. Souček, Kudus, nobody around him. So he passes it back to Todibo, who gives it to Areola, but gets intercepted by Marina, I think, by the looks of it. Yeah, not the bit. Hello, Dan, mate. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well. Rocky says, Russ, you've woken up from your Saturday afternoon nap. Yeah, very, very entertaining first half, and I just hope we're not going to be camping in our own half for the majority of the second half, because I think it's going to be a very boring game from that point of view. But Wan-Bissaka with the throw in, goes out, but apparently doesn't. It's a foul throw. As a result of it, Calafiori's taking the throw in. Not the best of ideas from that point of view. But Raya again. So again, guys, chase the ball down. Raya is miles out from his box. He chased the ball down. So Timber. Back to Saliba. Back to Partey. Odegaard, I think that is. Commentators, you going to help me out here? No? Yeah, now he says it. Timber, back to Odegaard. Now to Gabriel. And hello all from Dan. Says, all good over here in Germany. Good, good, good. Das is good, yeah? Das is good. Oh. Rocky says, Kudus works hard on and off the ball, but hasn't scored in a while, so he was out of. So is he out of form or not? No, he's not out of form. Yes, he's not fully in form, but he needs to be working harder in terms of setting up goals, assists, etc., etc. And just as Arsenal now hitting us on the break, but great cover from Todibo on Trossard, and honestly, just Areola boots it long. Such a good play from Todibo. Gabriel puts it out for West Ham throw-in. But Rocky, yes, he does, working hard on and off the ball is part of being on form. There's more to, as we mentioned in the first half, there's more to football than just scoring goals. Yes, that's the end result. That's what you need, of course. But there's more to it. There is genuinely more to it. And that's the thing, because you have to put in that effort to get that result at the same point. But yes, he should have scored. He should have scored against Brentford. So now Alvarez to Kudus. And you'll notice when Kudus is on the ball, he has 3 to 4 players on average every single time he's around. So he's got no option but to play it back, because nobody's supported him, because he's got so many players around him. That's the problem. Everybody has worked him out. Brain saying Kudus needs to come off. Can you explain that, Brain? Just to clarify exactly why. I'm not disagreeing with you. I just want to know your line of thinking. Ward-Prowse to Debo. Nice hook up to Wan-Bissaka. Souček back to Wan-Bissaka. Todibo, I should say. I keep going Todibo for some random reason. Ward-Prowse to Alvarez, back to Ward-Prowse now. Todibo. God's sake, god damn it. Wise words for one so young. Mate, I'm in my mid-40s. I'm not young. I'm younger than you, granted, but I'm not young. I wish I was. Wish I was. Because but going back to what you insinuating there, Dan, was just down to the fact that people forget there's more. Stats aren't football. Arsenal supporters, yes, that's football, but to the rest of the world, it isn't. I always say it's always a third. Brain says Kudus off, Ferguson on. Yes, but why? I get you thinking, but why? I know why, because you want Arsenal to be absolutely spanked. And there's a good chance that could happen with an out-and-out centre forward on the pitch. I get it, but I want to get your opinion on it. Alvarez with a foul. It's unusual for him getting fouled rather than committing a foul. But it's ankle injury by the looks of it. Ankle foul by the looks of it. But yeah, no, as I say, it is. This is people just seem to. Stats mean nothing. You can have like for example, yeah. Let's think back quite a fair while ago now. This is the first only opportunity that makes me laugh. Makes me laugh on it. It was just remember when Hull came up from the Championship, right? And they absolutely obliterated Arsenal with, like, what was it, 3-1, I think it was, 3 or 4-1. The Jimmy Bullard Hull side, right? And as a result, they had like 85% possession. They did fuck all with it. So it's not it's not relevant. I'm sure Russ is going, thanks for reminding me of that, JP. But you know, it's literally just that. You know, you got to look more than clearances, etc., etc. Football's a bigger picture, and a lot of people seem to forget that nowadays because it's not being infused that there's a bigger picture to football. Rocky says age is just a number, not a definition of a person's personality. Yes, agreed. Rocky, for context, Dan's behind me as a season ticket holder and has been for a good few years now, so we have a bit of banter with each other. But he's bringing it on now. He's up to a level, bringing the age part into it. I told you a few weeks ago, mate. There's not very often I agree with you. that I agree. You say something smart. If I remember correctly, it was the conversation. But anyway, let's go back to the game. So, Kuda's getting fouled. And Saliba knows that because he runs straight back without arguing. He knows it straight away. Yeah, so I'm a upcoming prospect, by the sounds of it, for Arsenal coming on. Lewis Skelly apparently is warming up. What is his actual full name? Because Lewis Skelly is obviously his surname. Is it Martin or Meiji? I don't know. Who cares? But ball up. Hey, come on. Last man. Last man. On Bowen, surely. I'll be back for the Leicester game, says Dan. All right, mate. I'll see you Thursday night, guys. It'd be nice to catch up, fella. I haven't seen you since the start of the year, innit? Because you were away gallivanting for January, and you're away gallivanting again, albeit came back ill, unfortunately. But now gallivanting again, away again. Rock says, funny our ref and VAR ignore that with Bowen. Agreed. I think it's just on level, so it's not technically last man, but there should be a review. You're absolutely right. Rice balls over to Trossard, gets blocked. Calafiori, back to Trossard. The Arsenal fans are not happy. I like the sound of that. So yeah, we're pretty much camped in our box. Kudos, get moving, says Brain. He's made it a decent challenge in there, to be fair, mate. He really did. Ward-Prowse. Bowen. Good interception from Partey, to be fair. Calafiori now on the ball. Great challenge from Ward-Prowse to Kudos. Again, running straight options. Should be passing it to Bowen. He's getting moving. That's it. Nobody behind him, so he gets the ball back. Should be passing it to Bowen. But he doesn't. He gives it to Wan-Bissaka instead, and my freaking stream's just frozen. Apologies, guys. Let me just try and get back into somewhere else. It's rejigged itself, but let's try and see. Where's my favourites? There we go. Let me just try and see the others I've got on here. Bear with me 2 moments, guys. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. Actually, that's a better stream. Looks much better. Bowen! Ooh! That could have been 2-0. That could have been 2-0. Rocky's asking, are you here for the Leicester game? I won't be here. I'll be at the ground because I'm a season ticket holder this season, at least. I won't be doing a live stream, but there will be a full-time thoughts. Oh, that could have been 2-0. That really could have been 2-0. It was so close to it as well. Right, Deck's coming off. So he's not going to score against us. I thought he would do. As is Calafiori. That's interesting. So Lewis Skelly's come on for Calafiori and Zinchenko's come on for Rice. That's a very, very attacking-minded move from Mikel Arteta. That's a very, very good idea. As a neutral for a few seconds, I can see exactly why he's done that. Very, very good idea. Very, very good idea. Rocket from Rocky. So Partey to Moreno. Now back to Partey. Trossard. Odegaard. Timber. Odegaard. Trossard back to Odegaard. Partey. Blocked. Ball won by Alvarez, but the crowd was kicking up. Fuck off, Arsenal. We won it. Alvarez from Kudus back to Alvarez, and yeah, he just hoofs it long, trying to find Bowen. And Bowen shoves Lewis Skelly out of the way. So get out of the way. Come on, fuck off. Odegaard again. Timber, I think. No, that's not Timber, is it? That's going to be Zinchenko to Trossard. Back to Zinchenko. Headed out by Kilman. Kudus waited to see what happened rather than taking the and as a result of it, loses the ball. But one back from Cresswell, but goes back to Saliba just behind the halfway line from our point of view. Partey. Lewis Skelly to Trossard. Wan-Bissaka giving him no option but to go wide. And Todibo puts it to Wan-Bissaka. Souček, Wan-Bissaka. Nice. Go on, Aaron. It's a foul on Trossard, unfortunately. It's a bit, well, it's a 50-50, I think. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, it's a 50-50. Fuck off, Trossard, you diving little cunt. You both went for the ball. It's a 50-50. It's not, and there's an Arsenal fan going, oh, card. Harsh foul. Exactly, Rocky, as I'm saying. They both went for the ball. It's a 50-50. Honestly. But apparently, you know, any tackle nowadays, if you flop around like a fish on a fucking floor, honestly. But half out to go. But I like to see Arsenal getting this agitated because they know that how big this is. I love hearing the fans getting like this. It cracks me up. So Trossard's going to take the free kick. I think he's going to try and whip it into the far post by the looks of his body language. Yep. Moreno with the touch on it and it goes out for a goal kick. So yeah, I say just under an hour played. Technically, I mean, just over an hour played if you include the extra time. Extra time, synonym is exactly the same thing. But yeah, we're keeping them at bay. You know, if we can hold this for the next half hour, just as Scarles is down. I'm not sure why Scarles is down. Can we have a look at the replay, please? I think he's just winded by the looks of him. Bless him. Getting booed by the Arsenal supporters. Why? He was fat. He was... No replay? Oh my God, what the hell is that sitting next to Sullivan? Christ almighty. Finding the gold, finding the gold. Wan-Bissaka with the throw in. Souček. Saliba. Moreno. Todibo's getting booked for that, I think. Yeah. Todibo fouled Moreno in that throw-in. So the replay, the throw-in can be taken again. So Mavropanos coming on. Not really sure that's the right decision for Todibo. I mean, I do from an injury point of view. That makes complete sense. You know, because it's his first game back for months. He's played so well. He really has played so well. He's contention for man of the match. But the problem is we've got no other goal. We've got no other defender on the bench. That's the problem. We really don't. So he's got no choice but to do it. I would have put Casey in the pitch in the squad myself and get him out there, but he's been playing for the under-21s recently, so yeah, it's a shame. But anyway, Odegaard from Saliba. Timber. Back to Odegaard. Now Partey. Zinchenko over to Trossard. Back to Shimchenko. And good block from Suchek. Odegaard goes, but again gets blocked. Saliba. Partey. Odegaard. Ball through to try and find Lewis Skelly, but Trossard gets it instead. And a good foot save from Areola, but he should have put his... But it's a good instinct from him. Kudus is tussling now with Moreno, I think. Wan-Bissaka. No, it was Gabriel he was tussling with. And that's Lewis Skelly on the ball to Trossard. Back to Lewis Skelly again. Partey. Hesitates. Timber. Gets blocked again. Moreno. And now over to... yeah. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're winning. Nawari. To Timber. No? Okay, it's a putt. No, he's going to go for goal himself. Trying to find Trossard, but it goes out for a goal kick. So they're knocking on the door, Arsenal. Is exactly what I said said would happen if we just sat back and sat in our own box, our own half of the pitch for the second half, and exactly what we're doing. But 27 minutes left. We're doing all right. David says, while the Gooners are losing, look at 40 minutes, JP. What do you mean, 40 minutes? Clarity, please, mate. Because we're obviously way past that point. So Lewis Skelly puts the ball out for a throw-in. Sorry, Kudus puts it out for a throw-in, I should say. That's a free kick because apparently there's a foul. Oh, that's not a foul. Rocky Spence believes he is the spitting image version of Brezhnev. I was going to say, why did he wear that funny hat, that funny jacket and hat? I'm guessing that's what he was talking about there. So, okay, right. So Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba, Timber. Scars does brilliantly there, defending from where are we? From Wanyeri. Really does well to defend there. Partey to Odegaard. He's doing nothing but dancing with the ball at the moment. He's doing nothing. He's genuinely doing nothing. That's what I'm saying. Just pressing, trying to find the weakness. Alvarez with Nwari. And Skull comes away with a goal beautifully. Go on, Ollie. Come on, my son. Run down the left-hand side. Come on. Come on. Tries to find Bohm. It's over hit. And it's an easy gather for Raya as a result of it. And now Partey in the ball, I think. Yeah, Partey. You said we have 30 to play while they're losing. Make it 40. Lots of time to be added, mate. Get your point. Get your point. Yeah. 10 minutes of added time, allegedly. I'll put you down for that as well. Right, so Kudus from a great ball from Ward-Prowse, but runs into traffic and so passes it onto the right-hand side over to Wan-Bissaka. And now Ward-Prowse. Hang on, who's that? Eh? Yeah, Mavropanos involved. Sorry, just completely forgot his number for a second then. Over to Wan-Bissaka. Ward-Prowse to Kudus. 2 players on him straight away. Running into 3. And he gets fouled as a result. What? How is... I was going to say that's a foul on Kudus. Why is the linesman flagging the other way? Yeah, it's a booking. You get there in the end, Jay. But mate, it's context. Honestly, because there's delays. By the time you've typed it, we've moved on like 5 minutes. He bought that foul, Kudus, says Rocky. Absolutely agreed. Dave Grenville. What is that? He's just looking through. He's like, I see you. No, start stating it. I see you. But Right, because there's about a 5 or 6 second delay between what I've said and when it gets broadcast on YouTube. So, where are we? Well, more than that, in fact, by the looks of it. Anyway, so free kick taken and nothing doing from Ward-Prowse, unfortunately. It's a good free kick, but just easily defended by Arsenal. And Trossard hoofs it long. And Skull heads it back nicely and calm. Sorry, Kilman heads it back nicely to Areola, who now picks up the ball. Yeah, there's a 3-4 second delay. Dinner tonight, JP. Thanks for the offer, but I've already got something planned. Yeah, Rocky, mate. I'm gonna have if it stays, I'm gonna have a nice pizza tonight. Might get some ice cream actually. I'm in the mood for ice cream. Skulls from Alvarez over to Kilman. So we're kind of, and again a foul. Moreno, you did foul. You fouled him, man. Don't argue. You fouled Kilman. Don't argue. Delivery of cooking, but I'm cooking the pizza, but I might get a delivery of ice cream from Just Eat. Yeah, because I bought a pizza a couple of days ago. I was gonna have it last night, but I fancied a Thai instead. So I love a Thai food. So yeah, so I'm having the pizza tonight. I mean, I like to have a takeaway when we win. So technically, having a pizza is a takeaway. So Areola with a hoof. So check. Ooh, Raya with not with most of convincings of gatherings from him, but he gets it, and Gabriel gets the ball from the ref. There's a bit, yeah, Ray is making a little bit more than that than it needs to be. I mean, let's have a look at the replay here. So we missed it from the replay for some reason. So yeah, 20 minutes left, guys. Well, 30 according to David. So I take it, David, your prediction for added time is 10 minutes, yeah? Creswell with a throw-in at some point. Bowen up to Skulls, but gets headed away. Alvarez wins the ball just and gets fouled in the process, and it's an Arsenal free kick. That's a foul on Alvarez, I'm afraid. That's not a no. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Arsenal with the lion's share of possession and the losing 1-0 means nothing. Absolutely nothing. So Odegaard to Gabriel. Lewis Kelly. Hang on, it's last man again, surely. Lewis Kelly, surely. Hang on, let's have a look at it. Brain saying red card, surely. Paulson, that's twice now. Paulson's fucked this up from a booking point of view. Let's have a look. It's a bit of afters, to be fair. But yes, I mean, Skelly's retaliated because Kudus has slightly pushed him. So it's difficult. It is genuinely difficult because you can see. There we go. Going to VAR, so you can. Reyes, by the technicality, Reyes is ahead of Kudus, so it's not a laugh man, but it is a denying a goal scoring opportunity. That should be doing that. Last man. Rocky says that's a look where Raya is. Yeah, agreed. Has to be. This is close. This is close. Last man, technically, yes. I say technically it is. It's just being because we've already had the last man one ruled out earlier. wasn't even looked at, as we spoke about towards the 2/3 of the way through the first half. Let's have a look at this second. It's it's so close. Honestly, it's genuinely saying as a football fan here, it is genuinely so close on this. Always, yeah, he's off. Oh, he's booked. That's yeah. I can. Good decision. Yeah, it's harsh because technically, I mean, who's running over the line? You can't see it from that angle, but who's running over the line just before Kudus does? So technically, it's not last man as a result of it, and it's afters because of Kudus bashing into him. But yes, I can see it at the same point. This is our chance to take this game by the horns, says Rocky. 100% the card. Agreed. Sheena says red card. Good. So and George says red card. Yeah, it's well. Yeah, you can tell that, mate, from the icon up here. Alvarez to Bowen. Bowen goes wide. He's offside anyway. Or I mean, technically, you've got. Where are we? You've got. I think it's Timber that's running in over the line. So yeah, it is. It's not last man, but it is. Yeah, it's. This is going to cause some debate. It really is for the next few days. It really genuinely will do. I do generally think I see why. I get it, but yeah, I think as a fan base we'd be fuming if it was the other way round. I really genuinely do because of old matey running in down the left hand side. But that's the decision. Curtis on the ball now. No one's going to get anywhere near him after that red card. Now over to Wan-Bissaka. Straight at Raya. Not the best of ideas. Should have run it into Souček. It's in the path of Souček. That's 2-0. Technically, we should be about. This should be about a 3-2 game. This really generally should be a 3-2 West Ham game. It really should. Partey. Saliba to Timber. Bowen to Alvarez. Not harsh, easy decision. Agreed. Would have scored. Raya was way out of his goal. Yeah, but there's also at the same point you got the other player. It's tough. But yeah, it's not harsh. It's the right. We're all saying it's the right decision. It is completely the right decision. But technically, I'm glad. I'm be interested to see what Rick says about it. But it is the right decision. Kudus on with tussling with Gabriel. Mavropanos. Alvarez. Kilman to Skulls. Alvarez from Kilman back to Areola. Should be clearing it quicker than that. Hoops it trying to find Kudus, but it doesn't happen until to stand still. Now Kudus should come off for Ferguson, in my opinion, Brain. I agree with you on that side of things. Gabriel to Raya. Partey. Over to Odegaard. Now to Shevchenko. And not the best of ideas, and it goes out for West Ham throwing. Great strength from Kudus, says Rocky. Absolutely agreed. I mean, as I say, you can see from the replay that Kudus barges him, and that's why Lewis Skelly's going into him as a result of it. But yeah, let's just look at the replay of Bowen's Trevor Brooking-esque header. David says, now watch the Gooners do more diving than Tom Daly. Rocky says, please don't take Alvarez off. No cards for once. Am I right? Or has he a yellow as per usual? No, not yet. No. It's only Todibo got booked, but that was it. Even Arteta will dive, says Brain. Yeah, likewise. Literally just there. Odegaard straight away on the floor, and Alvarez gets booked. Literally as a literally, Rocky, you booked. So no, it looks like, no, is it Skulls that got booked there? Yeah, it's Ollie Skulls. He just got, yeah, no, it's Ollie Skulls. It's not Alvarez. It's his first booking. Not bad after 4 or 5 games. No, it was Alvarez. It wasn't, Rocky. It's not, because that's why they focus on Skulls. Have a look at the official details, mate. It's Ollie getting booked. Skulls. Alvarez was mentioned by the oh, get up, Trossard, you pillock. Alvarez was mentioned by the commentators, but it's been officially awarded to Skulls. That's why it was the focus was on him straight away. So Odegaard with the free kick at some point. 11.5 left, guys, plus added time. Odegaard with the crap free kick. Timber back to Raya. And Ward-Prowse should be chasing it round rather than just putting his bloody hands up. Should be running for it. Arsenal throwing. JP, did you get the job? That job you went for? Yes, I did, mate. I've been working there for last week or so now. It's a short-term contract, but I'm hoping at the end of it, it's going to go to long-term permanent. But thanks for asking, mate. Brain says Spuds are 3-0 up. Who cares? Other than you. Odegaard to Timber. Not the best of balls, unfortunately, from the Arsenal perspective, but it goes out for an Arsenal throw-in. So as we got there, so no, thought the throw-in was going to take a little bit shorter than that. But yeah, 3-0 Brighton, 3-0 over Southampton, Spurs 3-1 over Ipswich, Palace 2-0 over Fulham, and Wolves 1-0 over Bournemouth. In case you guys were wondering, Partey 2-1 Yari, but nothing doing. Good blocking from bloody well done to get in, mate. Thank you, Dave. I actually went for the job a year ago. Literally a year ago, but I never got anywhere with it. And I don't think I know that, to be honest. But anyway, yes, it was Skulls. You're right, mate. You're right. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I know. So not a problem. As I say, I get why, because the commentators were saying Alvarez. Maybe they were trying to infer that was the case, because Alvarez always gets fucking booked, and it was in and around that area at that moment. So yeah, but no, unfortunately. Brain says Sterling. What? As in the player or the currency? Sorry, the computer's going a bit weird there at the second. Player or the currency? Ferguson coming on. So Ferguson coming on for Bowen by the looks of it. Oh no, it's Kudus. So you were right. Brain, you were right. You got it. You got it right. And so no, Nwaneri's come off and Sterling's come on, and there's some little bit of confusion as to who's coming on coming up for Ferguson. But yeah, looks like Bowen, who gives it to Souček. It gives the captain's armband to Souček. So yeah, I mean, not that 9 minutes is going to make that much of a difference in terms of Bowen for Thursday, but I get at the same point, and Ferguson coming on for the remainder. So Bowen for Ferguson. Fresh legs and attack. Let's see if we can make it 2-0. Try and get some. We're on goal difference with Man United now. That's how mental it is on the table. Let me just double check the table as it stands. I know it's a jinx to do it, especially with 9 minutes to go. But as it stands at the moment, yeah, we are 13 points clear of the drop. Goal difference with Man United, still at 16th. Rocky says, Elvis is about to break a record for no yellow cards in a match. He doesn't always get booked, to be fair. He doesn't always, otherwise we'd never bloody see him. But I know what you mean, Rocky. Can't believe we've had such a good stream. We've had quite not the best of numbers in terms of viewers, but we've had double figures and only one person subscribed. Come on, guys, if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe. I don't want this to be a little, as lovely as it is having this channel as a little bit of a speakeasy from a West Ham perspective. You know, I want more people on board. Remember, penalty was not the best of challenges. It goes for a free kick for Arsenal right inside the D zone. So this is squeaky bum time, peeps. It's squeaky bum time. Yep, I agree. Brain dive, great acting, agreed. Damn, but yeah, he's conned the ref. That's the way it goes. That's what happens in football, unfortunately. So the old man's going to take the free kick by the looks of it because he's commanding everybody around. The small attendance has made a big impact today. It has, mate. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. Mavropanos is a liability every game. Yeah. Dan, the only reason why he's come on is because Tobido hasn't played for weeks, if not months. So that'd be why. But yeah, you're absolutely, yeah. He's off apparently in the summer anyway. So just our bloody luck this free kick goes in, wouldn't it? Free kick taken, blocked. Odegaard over to Timber. Sorry, Gabriel, I should say. Yep, exactly, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. I say it every bloody time, but nobody ever listens to me. I have to ask you guys the same question 3 times before I get a response out of you. I'm joking, but no, honestly, yeah. I mean, I was odds on to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of the season, but it's not going to happen now. There's no way, unfortunately. I'll be very surprised if I get 20 to get to 2,800 by the end of the season. The way, big Gabs, oi 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 oi, Savaloy. Oops, just liked. Arteta on his way out. You're hoping, Spud. Rocky says 4 minutes of added time. Okay. Well, actually, guys, yeah, let's do it now. Let's do it now. What do you reckon the added time is? I mean, David, you can't add yours in because you've already said 10 minutes. Sheena says 5. Happy Amaray, got 7 or 8 minutes left, mate. We'll have to wait and see. I'm still going for 10, says David. Brain says 6. Gab says 3. Only because I kind of hinted at what I was going for. So whatever. So we've had a VAR check. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 3. Yeah, I'm agreeing with Sheena. I reckon 5 myself. I really do. We've had the VAR check. That was a good minute and a half. We've had the substitutions as well. You know, that included Saliba coming off. Yeah, I'm leaning between 5 and 6 on this one. So Ben White coming on for Saliba. George reckons 4. So we're all thinking roughly sort of anywhere between 3 and 6. Can we do it? Good defending from Gabriel. They're just beating Ferguson to the ball. Now Ben White. Or Ben Orange is the way I like to call him. Shut up, David. It's not 14 minutes. Partey. You know, I miss Richard's Adventures because he comes in saying like 3 minutes and 28 seconds and all this sort of stuff. It cracks me up. So there's a bit of an offside play there from Ben White, but never mind. Odegaard. Good defending. Ollie Scarles gets in. Make sure it goes out for a goal kick. Good lad. Good lad. I know he's been booked, but guys, I know I don't really ask this all that often, but what's your man of the match? I'm going for Ollie. I really am. And we're making one last substitution by the looks of it. Alvarez coming off. He's played well. He really has played well. And for Carlos Soler, who's on 80 grand a week, by the way, guys. Loan move not going through permanently, apparently because of his wages, for what I understand. But Soler coming on. You never know, he might score. Gab says, I cannot remember the last time we beat them, not mentioning an away game. The last time we beat them, mate, was the last season at the Bowling. The 16-17 season. Was it 15-16 season? It's the last time we beat them away. Partey from Raya. Oh, I'm seeing the Gooner, mate, tomorrow. Sterling. To Timber. Odegaard. Back to Timber. Orange. Partey. I'm watching a commentary whether, so I can't name a man of the match. Why not? It's YouTube adding them in. I'm not touching it. It's YouTube adding them in. Of course you can add man of the match. Rocky says, Kudus man of the match overworks himself. Yeah. From a literal performance point of view, yep, I get it. Ollie Scarles is definitely up there as well. Alvarez as well, for that matter. I know a lot of people are going to vote Bowen because he scored. It's all, you know, that usual stuff. Bones, you know, don't get me wrong, he played exceptionally well as well, for that matter. It's difficult. It's difficult. Partey. Timber. 8 added minutes, apparently. David, you weren't far off, son. You were the closest. 8 minutes. Jesus. 8 minutes. That's bonkers. I know that the VAR check was a little while, but that's not. That's not that. Brain says every time Odegaard gets the ball, Arsenal fans scream like girls. 100%. And Trossard just puts it over. 16-17 season. It is a long time. I know. But it's within memory. 8 minutes confirmed. Okay, Areola for the clean sheet, says David. Arteta time, says David. I mean, it's a perfect opportunity for him. It really genuinely is. It's just everybody stayed still. It's just gone straight through the whole of everybody and it's gone absolutely over. 8 minutes. Let me watch in from the toilet. Number 1 or number 2? Because if it's number 2, you're not going to be back by then. Rookie says, oh my God, 8. How? I know. Well, let's have a look. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 subs in the second half. So that's 3.5 minutes. Generous to say 2 minutes for the VAR rule. Review, so that's 5.5, so let's round it up to 6 as they would have done. Where that extra 2 minutes has come from, there's not been that many fouls and conversations and whatnot. I don't know. It should have been 6 max. It really should have been 6 max, but it is what it is. So Raya quickly gathering the ball. Rocky says hard to watch. It's nerve-wracking, but I've enjoyed this. This is a proper London derby. I said it in the first half. It's a proper London derby. Well, the only thing we haven't had, touch wood, is a penalty. And knowing Arsenal, we're going to get it right at the death. You watch. Brain says Real Madrid 5, Arsenal 0. Sterling's fouled Mavropanos by the looks of it. David says if it was Man City, it would have nailed it. It would have hit the nail on the head. Right, 5.5 minutes left, guys. Probably by the time you get to hear this. Right, Odegaard. Over to Orange. Trying to find Sterling. Great block from Molly Skulls, but doesn't really help all that much. Wan-Bissaka cleaves it. Oh, imagine we do, guys. Just imagine. 7 minutes left. Just imagine. Gab says, loving that young lad on our left backs. Solid play today. Yeah, Ollie Skulls, mate. He's phenomenal. I've been putting him as a left back for months in my previews. Really have. Partey over to Orange. Brain says the ref will blow the whistle after Arsenal score. Right. Aaron, that's it. Up to Kudus. He's got James Ward-Prowse on his left-hand side. He passes it to him. Can he... Sorry, to Ferguson, I should say. Oh, come off it. How is that a foul? Just because Trossard Zinchenko rolls around doesn't mean Soler got involved in him, surely. Come on. Wan-Bissaka to Kudus is a great ball. He's got Ferguson pelting down the left-hand side. Should be hooping it round to him. Look a lot quicker. I mean, it's a great defending from Timber from that point of view. But yeah, they cut it before Soler gets anywhere near him, so you can't bloody tell. It's great play. It's great play. 4 minutes left, guys. 4 minutes left. What a chance wasted. It's because Kudus took it too slow. Nobody was backing up Ferguson as a result. But to be fair, bringing Ferguson on with 8 minutes of normal time left ain't going to help. It's going to take at least 10 minutes to get involved in the game, which it has done. It's literally that point. It's taken him 10 minutes to warm up. Kudus would have had a shot a year ago. 100%. 100%, Dan. 100%. Not many minutes played just yet, but thoughts on Ferguson's plays, I'd say, is promising for future. Well, too early to say, mate. He's had 25 minutes so far over 2 games. Can't judge a man on half an hour. I mean, your missus might, but you can't really. Odegaard from Trossard. Sterling to Trossard. Ball in. Ball out. Shake it all about. Ball in possession. I don't know what the hell West Ham players are doing at the minute. Ollie Skulls is the only one that seems to be tracking the ball. And what on earth was that from Ben Orange? 2.5 minutes left. And it's a great attempt, but it's just, I don't know where he was trying to shoot, but that certainly wasn't goal bound. It's a great hit from Ben Orange, to be fair, but just 2 or 3 yards wide. From a football fan perspective, he should have just curled it a little bit, but no, he's just gone for power. What a waste. He's a good player, Ben White. I like him. Just under 2 minutes, guys. Can we hold this? Can we hold this? Zinchenko to Partey. Back to Zinchenko. Sterling. Odegaard. Sterling. It's a free kick. Thank you. It's a foul on Kilman. Moreno, how's Moreno not been booked in this fucking game? Seriously, that's sorry, it's Suchek, not Kilman. How's Moreno not been booked in this freaking game? It's at least 2 or 3 bookings he's got away with in this out of this. Right, 9 seconds, guys. 9 seconds. Come on, West Ham. Come on. 21 attempts at goal and only 2 on target from Arsenal. We've had 5 and 2 and we scored 1. I'm not convinced by Ariola. I think he's got something wrong with his ankles by the looks of the way he's just jumped there. That's not a foul from Kudus either, for that matter. It genuinely isn't. 9 seconds, guys. 9 seconds. Partey. Kudus slips. Exactly, Rocky. 4 minutes seems longer than 94. I know, mate. Exactly. Gab says, I wish you'd get to 30 minutes out of me, mate. Rocky says, so close now. Heart rate increasing. Agreed. That's it. We're into the dying seconds. And, of course, Arsenal have got a corner right at the death. Right at the death. Of course, they get a corner right at the death. Ball in. Clear. Clears well. Yes! Kudus has cleared it. Even Raya's going for it as well. Come on. Where'd he go with the ball in? How is this not full time? Come on. Wan-Bissaka's been absolutely taken out there. How is that not full time? How is that not full time? I mean, Raya was a bullet then. He really genuinely was. But come on. Come on. This is ridiculous. Blow, ref. I mean, honestly, it's great play from Raya. It genuinely is to give it to Odegaard. I mean, whoop. Come on. Come on. Blow the bleeding whistle. I don't think my clock can go to 100. Ward-Prowse booked. Take the throw in. Good. Full time. Yes. 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 3 points. Edging away from the drop, guys. Arteta is upset, says Brain. Get in, says Sheena. Yes, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Apologies, there's been some technical bits in the background. But guys, have a fantastic weekend. Tonight I'm gonna be doing the notes tonight and tomorrow for the Leicester preview. Interesting that anyway. But yeah, guys, have a fantastic weekend. And who said 10? Yes, I did. Technically, yes. Just 99 on the clock, but 100 technically. But Brain says brilliant. Dan says amazing. Guys, have a fantastic weekend. Celebrate that like crazy. It's our second win away at that stadium for 9 years. So, guys, thank you very much. Have a fantastic weekend. Take care, and I'll see you very, very soon. The Leicester preview will be going up Monday night, so keep an eye out for... where are we? Tuesday night. I'll be recording it Monday night, but it'll be available Tuesday night. So, guys, have a fantastic weekend. Take care, and I'll see you soon. All the best now.